There are times in life when the path ahead appears shrouded in uncertainty. The future can seem like a distant fog, impenetrable and intimidating, and the present moment may feel adrift, like a ship lost at sea, without a compass or a guiding star. In these moments, it is natural to question the meaning of our journey, to wonder where we are headed, and to ask if hope has truly deserted us. Yet even in the darkest hours, there is a source of hope that never fades. It is a hope rooted not in our own strength or understanding, but in something far greater, the unwavering promises of God. In the ancient words of the prophet Jeremiah, we find a message that has echoed through the ages, a message of reassurance and comfort, spoken to a people who themselves were lost and discouraged. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope." These words were addressed to a nation in exile, people who had been uprooted from their homes, stripped of their security, and left facing an uncertain tomorrow. Their dreams had been shattered, their identity shaken. Yet even amid their despair, God's promise remained. He had not abandoned them. He had not forgotten his purpose for their lives. Today, these ancient promises have not lost their power. When life feels aimless and directionless, when each day seems to bleed into the next with little clarity or purpose, it is easy to believe that we are alone in our struggles. But the truth is, hope is never truly extinguished. It may flicker, it may seem fragile, but as long as we look to its source, it can never be snuffed out. Hope is not a naive optimism that ignores reality. It does not deny the existence of pain, doubt, or disappointment. Rather, hope is the quiet confidence that even when we do not understand the journey, there is a greater plan at work, one that is woven with threads of peace, restoration, and a future filled with promise. When everything seems to fall apart, it is tempting to surrender to despair. But the promise of hope invites us to lift our eyes beyond the immediate troubles, to trust that there is a purpose behind every season of uncertainty. Each detour, each trial, each unanswered question is not wasted in the hands of a loving God. He is able to redeem every broken piece, to bring beauty from ashes, and to guide us toward a destiny that is greater than anything we could imagine. There is comfort in knowing that the Creator of the universe knows us by name. He sees our fears, our failures, and our frustrations, and yet He speaks words of life and assurance. "I know the plans I have for you." These are not generic plans, but personal ones, tailored to our unique stories, our gifts, and our calling. Each step, even those that seem to lead nowhere, is part of a divine tapestry that is being woven for our good. In practical terms, what does it mean to embrace this hope when we feel lost? It begins with surrender, letting go of the need to control every outcome and choosing instead to trust in the one who holds the future. It means seeking God's presence in the ordinary moments of life, listening for His gentle whisper amid the noise of our worries. It means reaching out for support, sharing our burdens with trusted friends and mentors who can remind us of truth when we are tempted to forget. Hope also grows through gratitude, by acknowledging the small blessings that surround us each day, even when the big picture remains unclear. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, from our anxieties to our anchors. It reminds us that, even if the road ahead is hidden, we have already been sustained by grace. There is also power in persevering, in taking one step at a time, even when the destination is uncertain. Progress is not always measured in leaps and bounds. Sometimes it is found in the simple act of getting up each morning, choosing to believe that better days are ahead, and refusing to let despair dictate our story. For those who struggle with feelings of aimlessness, remember, you are not defined by your current circumstances. Your worth is not measured by your achievements, your status, or your ability to chart a flawless course. You are defined by the love of a God who calls you His own, who sees beyond your failures, and who promises to lead you into a future filled with hope. Take heart, then, in the assurance that you are never beyond the reach of hope. Even when doubts cloud your vision and fears threaten to overwhelm you, remember the promise, plans to give you a future and a hope. Hold fast to this truth, for it is a lifeline in the storm, a beacon that guides us through the night. As you navigate the uncertainties of life, let this hope be your anchor. Do not be afraid to dream again, to believe that the best is yet to come. Even if the path is winding and the answers are slow to appear, trust that each step is leading you closer to the fulfillment of God's promises. In the end, hope is not just a feeling, it is a choice. It is the decision to believe in the goodness of God, to trust in His faithfulness, and to cling to His word even when everything else feels unstable. It is the quiet courage to keep moving forward, knowing that the author of your story is still at work, crafting a future that is filled with peace, purpose, and unending hope. So when you feel lost, when life seems to have no direction, remember, the source of hope never runs dry. Its flame never goes out. As long as you look to the one who holds your future, you will find that hope is waiting, steadfast and true, ready to light your way.